Lack of facilities in public schools. The lack of facilities in public schools can be attributed to a combination of factors which may vary depending on the region, country, and specific circumstances. So, here are some common causes why there is a lack of facilities in public schools. So the first one is the rapid population growth. Many public schools face overcrowding due to a shortage of classrooms. So this can lead to larger class sizes, making it challenging for teachers to provide individualized attention to the students. In areas experiencing rapid population growth, schools may struggle to keep up with the demand for new facilities. This can result in overcrowded classrooms and insufficient space for the students. That is why there is a lack of facilities if there is a overcrowded classrooms and the learning of the students is affected. The next one is the outdated infrastructure. Some public schools may have outdated buildings and infrastructures that are in disrepair. This can include leaky roofs, crumbling walls, and outdated heating and cooling systems, which can negatively affect the learning environment. Many public schools have outdated and aging infrastructure that requires costly repairs or renovations. Maintaining and modernizing facilities can be expensive and often takes a backseat to other budget priorities. Insufficient learning materials. Also, one of the causes why there is a lack of facilities in public schools. So, public schools in low income areas often lack up to date textbooks, teaching materials, and educational resources. This can hinder students' ability to access a quality education. The next one is the inequity. The lack of facilities disproportionately affects schools in low income neighborhoods, perpetuating educational inequity. Students in these areas may have fewer opportunities and resources compared to their counterparts in more affluent areas. Another cause is impact on learning. Ultimately, the lack of facilities can hinder the learning process, making it difficult for the students to reach their full potential and achieve academic success. Then, budget constraints. Public schools often rely on government funding, which may be insufficient to meet the growing needs of the school system. Budget constraints can lead to limited resources for infrastructures and facility improvement. Another cause is prioritization of academic programs. In some cases, schools and education authorities may prioritize spending on academic programs and teacher salaries over facility improvements. While academics are crucial, neglecting facilities can impact the overall learning environment. The last cause is the geographic challenges. In rural or remote areas, the lack of access to contractors, materials, and skilled labor can make construction and maintenance more expensive and logistically challenging. Addressing the lack of facilities in public schools often requires a multifaceted approach involving government policy changes, community involvement, and advocacy. It may involve efforts to secure additional funding, streamline bureaucratic processes, and prioritize infrastructure improvements in the education sector. Ultimately, ensuring that students have access to safe and modern learning environments is crucial for their educational success. So, those are the causes why there is a lack of facilities in public schools. And thank you for listening and watching my video. I am Jocelyn A. Nepomuceno, and thank you again.